Well then, we will now continue the trial of Aspella Cantabella.
Oh boy. A group of witnesses huddling up before a joint testimony in a witch trial? You can't make this stuff up.
Inquisitor Bottom, if I may ask you a question.
Yes, my lord.
We now have 5 witnesses on the stand, so I must ask. Why was this obnoxious-looking man left out in your initial group of witnesses? Baldy's right, Bottom! That's just cold-blooded!
There is but one reason, my lord. I did not know this witness even existed.
Eh?
You, sir, failed to come forward. When we were asking for witnesses for this very trial, you were nowhere to be seen.
That's 'cause I didn't hear a peep about it. Yeah, I ain't usually around at night except we're out maybe at Rogue's Tavern.
So you're basically
Oh, the
telling
screen
us.
went black for a second there. What the hell was that?
So you're basically telling us that you were up all night drinking?
Anyway, it's all water under the bridge now, as far as I'm concerned. Just leave the rest to yours truly. During the last interrogation, the defender brought forth some surprising proof. Namely, there was little possibility that the accused could have used magic. I've never heard such a claim. It must be the doing of this logic. Raj, ik you say? I ain't got a clue what that is. But I do know that this bed-making baker ought to head back to the bakery.
Eloquent, we said.
I like this guy. Aye, Gramps, give me and my partners here a chance to speak. You wanna know how this witch managed to be holding that scepter, don't you? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Oh, when you say Gramps, you wouldn't mean me, would you?
I fail to see anyone else meeting such a description.
Whoops, sorry, I want to get a drink of water. Well, I'll show you she's a witch.
I'll make Snowy's beautiful white coats on it.
On guard!
Oh fucking god.
Alright, Tim! Let's do this! Witnesses! Ho!
Oh! I fucking hate this town.
I don't want to live here anymore.
Why did I become an inquisitor again? For the greater good? Question mark?
Yes, well, let us proceed with the testimonies.
Ooh, I'm killing myself. Why do I feel like I totally
no, you're
lost
not,
control?
Baker. You're gonna make me bread after this.
Why do I feel like I totally lost control of this situation? No, you have.
It's clear as day. Espella is a witch. We are not backing down on this.
When she dropped the lantern, the scepter was not yet in her hands. I love this Allegro theme.
Nah, not loading.
Yeah, the stream's really slow right now.
Oh yeah? Let me, if I don't accidentally click on...
Okay, it
The
seems a little
scepter must have
better.
been hidden by the magic and carried on her back.
The rogues grabbed her by the hand that held the lantern, so she must have had another way of holding that scepter. Ah, easy. The girl just put the bucket down on the ground and picked up the witch's zip magic stick. So she had a witch's scepter behind her back. She then dropped the lantern and reached for the scepter after it fell. If that's the case, then it must have been possible for the accused to have used magic.
This is bad. Dog, he literally had a fucking... Thanks to this guy, now all the witnesses seem extra determined to pin this thing on Espella.
They each harbor a shared anger towards witches and magic. Such is the cause of their strong desire to see a guilty verdict passed as quickly as possible. However, such confidence is undoubtedly bound to cloud their better judgment and thinking. Solve my puzzle.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Collect my pages.
I don't think these guys mean any real harm, but... they're all riled up. They don't even realize how distorted their idea of what happened tonight has become. At least that's how it seems.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Straight, there it is.
This
Fine.
Professor, the witness is not thinking straight. They're completely blind to the truth.
Sir Baker, Sir Wright,
Yeah?
you do not appear to be a mere simple baker. That much is clear. On the other hand, you are no ordinary defender either.
Never before has a defender managed to clash and do battle with me here, on this battlefield as an equal. Sir Blue Knight, the trial has not yet been decided. If there is any doubt in your interrogation, I will not hesitate to strike your case down where it stands. I understand.
Defender, please begin your interrogation.
Objection!
I'm afraid what really happened is not quite so simple. Shrimple.
What? What you talking about?
It had only just stopped raining moments before the crime took place. As a result, the ground was very muddy. If Miss Cantabella really placed this bucket on the ground, like you claim she did, then it should be caked with mud, just like the lantern after it fell! Well, I say that clears up your muddy testimony, wouldn't it?
Hey, Barnum!
What?
You're just gonna sit there looking pretty. Come on, give me a hand here.
Flattery will get you nowhere, witness, other than perhaps to the dungeon. At any rate, there is but one question we ought to ask. Why is there no mud on that bucket? To the witness with the goat, may I ask you a question?
Are you talking to us? Are you talking?
Indeed. You admitted to the court that you returned home with the milk bucket. Illegally, I must add.
My, oh my. Such harsh words, Inquisitor. Such harsh words, Inquisitor.
When you took the bucket home, you must have simply wiped the mud from the bucket. Is that correct?
You know, now that you mention it.
Huh?
I'll be-
No way! Don't tell me!
And that milk bucket. That's right. I remember now. That's right. I remember. I don't know if what was on the bucket was mud exactly, but it certainly was dirty. Not again.
It's paused again.
Is it on pause?
Yeah, but there's no audio now.
Well, there is no audio.
Oh.
Before taking it inside with me, I remember wiping it clean with an old rag.
Are you kidding me? Exceptional work, Inquisitor Barnum. Ugh.
Right. It all makes perfect sense. See? We were right all along. Weren't we, Inquisitor Barnum?
I knew that sword weren't just for show. Madam, you sliced his arguments in two.
Witness, Miss Mary. Whoops.
What's it?
You're absolutely sure there was mud stuck to this milk bucket?
Oh my. Well, truth be told, I don't remember whether it was mud exactly. But I do remember clearing the bucket off when I got home.
Ah!
The defense has failed to disprove the witness's claims. Of that we can be quite certain. Ha ha! That'll teach ya, Bluey! Hit children and show Bluey, of which I have no idea how I know that exists. You got that right. Do me a favour, will you, Gramps? I want to change my testimony just a tiny bit. I will allow it, only if the witness refrains from the name calling in the future.
Sure thing, Gramp.
You got it, my lord. Well, all this court mumbo jumbo has left me thirstier than a dog in a desert.
It's endless, dog! No.
That is holding the sick. I even know the same condition thingy. I straight I witnessed it all.
But no one knows for sure if Miss Cantabella dropped that milk bucket on the ground.
Shut your trap.
Because there's no mud on it. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, we went over this already. We know the goat lady wiped off all the mud.
However, Miss Mary doesn't clearly remember whether or not it was mud that was stuck on the bucket.
We really don't remember. But maybe. I guess maybe there was mud on it. I mean, she couldn't hold the scepter without putting the bucket on the ground.
Miss Mary, please give a definitive answer.
You're all done, Bluey. Talk on, cause I ain't gonna help you. You see? The five of us, we saw what that witch Witten did. Sort of clear as day.
Excuse me.
What the fuck is he doing?
Oh, that is cute. He really does say excuse me, like during his dialogue talk.
Teehee.
Excuse me, mister? Earth to Gramps?
You spin me
Me
right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
I want your love.
Love.
Good talk.
Great job, everybody.
Man, this town's more weird than
Defender.
this place.
You say Gramps. Might you by any chance be referring to me?
No! No, of course not, Your Honor. Mr. Wordsmith, are you listening? No.
I heard you quite clearly the first time, young man. These ears hear all. The crackling of the fire, the whispering of the crowd, and now your voice.
If that's the case, then allow me to ask you a question. You were clearly deep in thought just now. Do you have something to say about this man's testimony?
Indeed so. I felt something was amiss. However, what that means I cannot say.
Amiss? Witness, could you tell us what precisely was amiss with this third-rate testimony from this third-rate witness? What a burn, Barnum. I fucking hate drunks, okay?
5 heads are better than 1. 10 eyeballs are better than 2. As I listened to this man's testimony, I could not help but become aware of something most odd. Tonight, when the crime occurred, we all made haste to that terrible scene. The delicious scent of mid-evening dinner permeated through the air, the shadows of those present cast through the dim light. And yet, there was but 4 figures standing in that vicinity, myself included.
4? Hold on 1 second. You're saying that there was only 4 witnesses at the crime scene tonight?
These eyes may be old, but they know what they saw.
Is something the matter, Miss Mary?
No, it's just that Snow and I are trying to remember what happened at the time. I remember. I remember the flames erupting into the air. That's what Snow and I made our mad dash to save the precious milk.
You fucking weirdo.
And when those 2 ruffians were set ablaze, the flame filled the area with light. In that sudden flash of light, we could see that there were other people around, besides ourselves. And that's when I saw them, the other people that scrambled to the scene along with us. I'm quite sure of it. There were only 4 of us there at the scene. 4 of us there at the scene of the crime. There at the scene of...
Hold it, madam. What in blazes is going on? We have 5 witnesses on the stand, all claiming to have witnessed tonight's events firsthand. That means we have 1 witness too many? Fucking Barnum slams his fucking head to the ground.
This is the most fucking unruly court we've ever had, and this is Ace Attorney standards.
Yeah.
Aye, you better stop speaking out of turn. All for one and one for all. Remember, we promised to take this witch down together, didn't we?
It's not quite that simple. We saw what we saw.
Well, I say it's all about the numbers, and I counted. I counted, I say! I'll have you know my counting is flawless. On nights when sleep eludes me, I can count sheep from moonrise to sunrise.
4 witnesses, 5 witnesses. What difference does it make? Things all started getting muddled when Yo showed up. Kinda is, dude.
Not even the British courtroom was this unruly in grade 8th.
No. We didn't at least have some secret witness showing up out of nowhere.
The town drunk, mind you.
Yeah.
What? You're saying it's me fault?
Even the fucking jury was well behaved in that game.
I was there, you fool! Didn't I just finish saying that? My testimony is as strong as steel, even if it's not completely stainless. Order! Order! I said order! What? What? What is going on here? You claim the number of witnesses does not add up? I have never paid witness to such an outrageous conflict. There's but one answer to this puzzle. A single possibility. What do you mean? Without a doubt, magic must have been used at the scene of the crime. Furthermore, it would appear that there were only 4 witnesses present at the scene. And yet we are currently faced with 5 witnesses testifying to the court. That certainly feels like quite a fatal contradiction, with only one possible answer. Would you not agree, Mr. Wright?
The answer... it can't be. Well, out with this supposed answer, Sir Blue Knight. What is your explanation for the current number of witnesses? One of them is a witch. Well, it might seem far-fetched. Dog, I can't believe I'm using this fucking reality in an Ace Attorney game. One of them is a witch, dog. What the fuck am I playing? While it might seem far-fetched, the reality is actually rather simple. The real witch, the real murderer in this case, is actually one of these 5 witnesses! What?
Oh shit.
Oh,
What if I'm the witch?
What?
Here comes the wind-up. You're telling us that the witch is amongst this group of witnesses? What other rubbish There's no possible way that such a claim could be true.
That's right. You got a lot of nerve accusing one of us of being a witch.
We have told you nothing but the truth, yet you still have the gall to pass around such an outrageous accusation.
Hey Neo, can you check Muted real quick?
Oh boy.
This is Barnum checking the witnesses if they're witches.
Are you a witch? Yes or no?
Yeah. Dude did not pay any fucking attention.
They're saying he's the worst inquisitor in town.
Behold! Behold, as my trusty shield deflects your petty words like the petty words that they are! Inquisitor Barnum.
Yes, my lord.
I would like to see a sketch of the crime scene at the time of the incident. Do you have one in your possession?
Yes, certainly, my lord. I have one here. I requested it from the court illustrator just in case.
Very well, witnesses. I would like each of you to mark your locations at the time of the murder. Here on this crime scene sketch. Quickly now.
The number of witnesses doesn't add up. Look like we're getting somewhere now. We haven't even scratched the surface of this case yet. And all thanks to this top hat wearing gentleman. This fuck ass. Oh, hello.
The court accepts this crime scene sketch into evidence.
One of the witnesses is the witch. That can only mean one thing. Somebody here isn't telling the truth.
That would indeed appear to be the case, Mr. Wright.
Listen well, Sir Blue Knight. The path you tread now is a dangerous one. Claiming that a witch is among these most honorable witnesses, I put this in quotes, is a serious accusation, should it prove to be a false one. You will find yourself at the other end of my sword. Do I make myself clear? Huh? But that wasn't so much my suggestion. I mean, the gentleman here with the lovely top hat was the one who urged me to say it. It is the same thing, Sir Blue Knight. I don't care who said it, I'm killing you both!
Indeed, it is the same thing, Sir Baker.
Fuck you, Layton!
It's the same thing, Mr. Wright.
Oh, brother, you guys suck. Now, ready your sword. Ready? Were you listening? You claim the witch is not the accused and that someone else at the crime scene was the true culprit. If what you say is true, then surely you can tell the court exactly what the person was at the time of the crime, can you not? Come now, Sir Blue Knight. Only you can enlighten us as to who this real witch actually is. The shit they be giving you at the end of a Danganronpa free time event in Muted.
Oh god, no.
Sword Doughy Defender. Show us just where the witch was at the exact moment the murder took place.
The witch.
Is it where the picture of her is?
Yeah. The witch must have been standing here.
Objection.
What? Your Honor, I fucking hate this lawyer. What is the meaning of this? Unfortunately for you, that spot has absolutely nothing to do with any of these witnesses. Ooh, there goes my frames. There it is, back again. No, wait. Yeah, it's back. Inquisitor Barnum, I suggest you try taking a look at this. The Grand Grimoire. Ooh, this book is fucking heavy. According to this tome, Ichnaeus summons a circle of flame within a 1 meter radius of the caster. In other words, the witch had to have been within 1 meter of the flame when casting the spell. Of course. You need to say any more, Sir Blue Knight? First off, notice that there is no one else in that area other than the accused. It shall also be quite obvious from the sketch that there is clearly nowhere for anyone to hide. Motherfucker, didn't we just discuss a magic spell that can turn you invisible? True, there aren't any hiding spots. However, there's one other possibility if a witch wanted to stay hidden from sight. Most intriguing. Since you seem to love showing evidence, prove it! How was the witch able to hide in plain sight?
Take that!
This Tale Magica contains 2 magic gems. Ichnaeus and one other spell that might... Ichnaeus and one other spell. That's right. The spell Daimir. Daimir. Fuck! That's right. There was most certainly a witch present at the crime scene. Only, they were completely invisible. All thanks to the magic spell, the mirror! What foolishness is this?
Order! Order in the court! Defender, what are you getting at? I thought the witch used the mirror to make the Talia Magica disappear.
Objection!
According to the Grand Grimoire, under the entry for Daimir, it causes anything the caster touches to vanish from sight. In other words, supposing the witch were holding the staff in one hand while touching part of their body with the other, they will be able to make themselves disappear. Are you implying that the reason for the conflicting number of witnesses?
Indeed it is, which means witnesses. Someone amongst you is not disclosing the entire truth, and that person is the witch we seek. I believe this is the most probable scenario.
There's a witch among us.
Honorable witnesses, you will testify to the court one final time. Tell us exactly what you saw and what you did not see at the scene of the crime.
How absurdly absurd! The purpose of this trial is to convict that girl of the crime, is it not?
We are not witches!
Witness, I ask that you listen. There is a witch among us.
Do 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 do.
I'm using that line. That's right. I'm afraid you are all no longer brothers in arms. The true opponent here is within your own group.
The real witch is one of these 5 witnesses, huh? Fine by me. Time to put an end to this trial. Fuck it.
You wish to know where we were all standing? Matters not. Would the flames not burn just the same?
And Neo died.
crime. I never saw anything like it. It's quite literally left me speechless. I couldn't even so much as scream.
I heard the tiniest cry, and then when I turned around, the blotters were roasting. So I rushed right over.
I had the incantation, and the flames suddenly erupted. I'm certain of it. I only saw 3 people here with us.
As I said, there were only 3 others present. Like that man there, who was stumbling around like a newborn calf.
A most heinous act indeed. No small wonder that these witnesses are so confused.
Which among the witnesses? What an utterly baseless claim. I don't think so, Bonham. The only baseless claim in this case is of Espella being a witch. It's more than a little likely one of these witnesses is the culprit. These testimonies are bound to tell me who the real witch is. So, including yourself, there was a total of 4 witnesses at the crime scene, correct?
That is how it has come to pass.
By the way, what do you mean by stumbling around like a newborn calf?
Ah, yes. That was a man as inebriated as he was loud. Quite the humorous sight it was, I dare say.
He must mean the witness permanently glued to his cup of whatever it is he's drinking. Phoenix, that's alcohol. That ain't grape juice that you're used to.
When I saw the flames rise up into the sky, I wondered to myself, my word, whatever could that be? However, I could not simply walk over to check. My knees were a bit weak from shock, you see. That's when the wobbly-legged gentleman came running over.
Bruh. It's endless.
Hang on!
Is something the matter, mister?
Hey, I'm not drunk enough.
Mister!
Ah! Oh, turn down your volume, Bluey.
That's my line! Sir Blue Knight, next time please sink before trying to press the witness. Look like this guy even managed to scare Barnum half to death. Now then, sir, about Mr. Wordsmith's testimony just now. He claimed you were stumbling around. What did he mean by that? He was drunk. Drunk ass. Dumbass, even.
I forgot I muted myself. I'm gonna set the record straight right now. In no way was I stumbling around anywhere. I'd like to think none of it, like, Staggering with style. They really just did the Toy Story bit.
Yeah.
Irresponsible adults should know better than to go stumbling around in the dead of night.
Hey, look, I don't just go stumbling around like a clumsy idiot. I got more sense than that. But anyway, I kinda tripped over a large stone. I mean, you don't exactly see what's on the ground in front of you when you're running at full pelt, right? So you could say put me life out on the line, proving that you really need to watch where where you're going when you run.
How courageous of you. Someone give this guy a medal. My
I'm
lord,
a goddamn hero.
my lord, this testimony is a meaningless waste of everyone's time. Let me go home.
Well, Defender, is there a point to this particular line of questioning?
Is there anything worth pursuing here? What should I do? What should I do? What questions? Question him first.
I think you should kill yourself.
The witness said earlier that he tripped over a large stone. Mister, I have one question for you. Why weren't you watching what's in front of you?
Well, to be honest with you, it ain't much of a real reason, but something suddenly caught me attention. I don't know, and I sort of heard someone call out my name.
You heard your name.
I don't know your name, but I can't say it.
What's your name?
Say my name, say my name. Curse, I turned around when I heard it. Who wouldn't? When a woman calls your name, you pay attention, am I right?
So, you heard someone call out, "Hey, you!" from behind, you mean?
What? I said they called out my name. How many guys do you know that called hey you?
A lot, actually.
My name Amir. And don't you forget it, Bluey, you hear? I must say, this gentleman really does not strike me as an Amir.
No, Professor. It's not a very memorable name, huh?
That's harsh. Damn. Honorable witnesses, is there anyone among you who was aware of this man's name prior to now?
Not at all. He's always just been mister to me. Not at all.
The definition of who invited blood.
A knight's name is only as good as the name of the sword he carries.
His
This is the
sword is
first-
just a bottle.
It is the first time I heard of this. I dare say I did not expect his name to be one such as Emir.
Hey guy, don't you remember me? It's me, Amir. It's me.
I'm sorry, but I didn't know his name either. I only remember the names of my most loyal customers.
Okay, it looks like absolutely no one knew this witness' name.
You know, it ain't really much of a surprise to me either. Ha 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 ha! But seriously, I definitely heard something call my name. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You're good.
Hey Neo,
Or
who does drinking better, Amir or Godot?
Godot.
Godot has a lot more like flair.
You're only saying that because he was prosecutor.
I am certainly biased towards Godot.
Godot's awesome.
Godot's peak. You know what? That's
This guy's got
another.
an alcohol addiction, and Godot has a caffeine addiction.
That's a mod I should find for Left 4 Dead. The Godot mod.
Mhm.
They're gonna put Godot the character in game, and not that it's changed the programming language to Godot.
I'm actually gonna look that up right now while we're waiting.
This guy hasn't thrown his cup at Phoenix, has he?
No.
Back. Sorry, my mom needed something. When you get to be me age, you really start to wonder when you'll find your true love, you know. I thought that'd be the pretty voice then might have been me sweetie.
I know.
Your Honor, permission for me to beat this witness to death.
Denied, because I'm doing it first. Your Honor. I don't believe you should be so quick to label Mr. Emir's testimony meaningless. Would you not agree? I request that the witness add this amusing anecdote to his testimony. Witness, amend your testimony, but please reflect only the important parts of your story. I'm telling ya, I heard someone call me name, and I was looking around trying to find them. I hurried to the scene, but I ended up tripping when I heard someone call me name from behind.
Hold it!
Excuse me, Amir.
Who the fuck said you could say my name? Ah, don't sweat it, Bluey. Mr. Hey You. It's all the same to me.
You say that you heard your name being called from behind. Are you absolutely sure about that?
Ah, well, right or wrong, it just sounded like my name. I mean, what else could it have been? Ugh. I wouldn't have remembered it happening if I hadn't heard something, right? Still, maybe there's a chance I just imagined it, eh? But anyway, I remember it came from somewhere behind me.
From somewhere behind you? Hold up. Details. Oh. You.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Amir's memory isn't the most accurate, but if what he says is true, then there's definitely something there.
Something, you say? Might you mean... a contradiction?
Yeah, I think so. Although, I don't know. There's just something strange about his testimony. I don't see any decisive evidence in the court record that can help.
Do you mean to say you found a contradiction that cannot be supported by evidence?
Objection!
My lord, the line of interrogation has completely wasted the court's time.
Defender, I must warn you, from here on, any unnecessary questioning will be dealt with accordingly.
If I don't answer correctly here, it's curtains for the trial and for Espella.
you are intent on finding a fault in this witness's testimony, don't fuck up.
Pressure. Haha.
You will need to present decisive evidence to back up your claims.
There's not one single piece of decisive evidence in the court record. What do I do now?
Mr. Wright,
Mr. Layton?
I have an idea. I believe there is a weapon of sorts with which you'll be able to expose this contradiction without the need of evidence. Have my Glock.
Oh, thanks. A weapon? I didn't know you were proficient at firearms.
Now, defender, give us your answer.
Yes, Your Honor. The defense finds that the witness testimony contained a clear contradiction. Your Honor, the defense believe there is a huge contradiction in the witness's testimony. What is this? You must be an even bigger fool than I thought, Sir Blue Knight. You really do not possess even a sliver of common sense, do you?
Objection.
Ding ding, ding ding, ding ding.
If I may interrupt for just a moment, Inquisitor Barnum, allow me to ask you this. What need is there for common sense in a world that forgoes using it? Accordingly, I must humbly ask that you discard such a manner of thinking.
Whatever do you mean?
Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife.
What?
He said his dick was this big and said that was disgusting.
Your Honor, I don't want to be here anymore.
Look at my dick. It looks like 2 bowls and a bong. You have my utmost...
Layton, you're crazy.
I don't know why I did that. My brain went on such a high level of autopilot. You have my utmost thanks for placing your trust in me, Mr. Wright. Let us discuss the one remaining weapon in this cross-examination.
The remaining weapon?
This trial has taught us that a valuable new technique has been used in the courtroom, has it not?
You mean questioning, right, Professor?
No! Yeah, I mean questioning. Who's humming?
What? No one.
Get in the oven.
Tomodachi life, living a dream.
Indeed it is, Luke. To each other witness in this trial has given their own account of what occurred. Therefore, whenever one witness has testified, the other remaining witnesses have listened. That gives me an idea. In addition to catching a witness off guard and questioning them about another's testimony, there is one more thing.
There's something else we can get from a 5-person cross-examination? That's right, of course! Thank God you're smarter than me.
Puzzle dimension.
Ah!
Indeed, Mr. Wright. Contradictions. Should one witness testimony differ from another testimony, then I suppose that in itself could be considered a contradiction, can it not?
Testimony.
I don't know, you tell me, you smart boy.
Testimony contradicting testimony? I never would have thought that until now.
How the hell have you gone on this long as a lawyer without thinking that?
I live in Japanifornia. It's always one-person testimonies. Enough!
Bruh!
Sir Blue Knight, are you prepared to present to the court evidence proving the contradiction with this witness testimony? The witness testimony does not contradict any evidence. It contradicts a testimony. What are you talking about?
It is time, Mr. Wright. Have a look at the touchscreen. There you will see the testimony of the witness in question, as well as those of other witnesses. Keep your eyes peeled and identify contradicting testimony.
Oh, hi, Maya.
Oh, hey, Maya, I forgot you were here.
Oh my god, I exist! How long has it been?
Almost a whole
Alright,
episode.
let's give this another shot, Nick.
Pokes Maya
And
with
make sure you
stick.
don't forget to take a look at the core record, too.
Pokes Maya with stick.
Yeah.
You alive? Are you alive? Oh, that's not good.
Objection.
Hit him with the double.
Back to back, bro. The person contradicting this man's testimony. Man, this feels weird. I never done this. I will do this. I will do this again in Trials and Tribulations. A reminder, this is like year 2.5, right? Which is funny to me.
Yeah.
Is none other than you. Miss Kira.
Are you both pointing at me?
It's kind of hard to tell. We're both kind of back to back. We're kind of offset.
At the time of the incident, that man heard someone's voice call his name. Damn, I'm tall.
That voice belonged to you, Miss Kira. It could not have been anyone else.
And yet, in your testimony, you said that you were in such shock during tonight's events that you couldn't even speak. Bro, we so tough.
This is... What got me?
Layton, no,
Clear
speak to me.
contradiction.
Layton fades away like a force ghost.
Mr. Wright, I don't want to go.
Layton, come on. Layton, please. Layton!
Stay with me! Stay with me!
Okay, fine.
Okay, cool. What? What is the meaning of this defender? I lost my fucking accent. What the fuck is this? Can you really claim to trust this sham of a witness and this sham of a testimony?
Objection.
Not really. That man's character is besides the point. His testimony anything but a sham. I assure you is quite base. I don't know why I said that. As he watched the flames erupt, his attention was drawn to a voice behind him, which in turn made him fall over. Someone really at either Capcom HQ or Level 5 HQ fucking decided, yeah, this crossover will be tough.
He heard a woman's voice calling out his name. Very concrete reason, and reason enough to believe his testimony.
Objection.
If it's as you say, then explain why you feel this witness is somehow responsible.
That's right. Why me? People barely hear me when I'm
Oh, no,
out
this is
selling
what?
my flowers. That's how soft my voice is. And besides, there was another woman at the scene, wasn't there?
What are you getting at, look, young lady? What are you getting at, young lady? Do you honestly think a woman my age would be out late at night in the forest, flirting with questionable men? Besides, I didn't even know this pathetic man's name. How could I have called out to him?
Neither did I. And even if I did know his name, Do you really think he's the kind of guy any self-respecting girl would want?
Aw, this
Damn.
poor guy.
Just fucking bashing him right in front of him.
Oh.
To that added
Come
teardrop
on, ladies!
guy.
I'm so right here, you know.
What was that?
Awkward. As I was saying, the only person that guy could have heard from behind him was you, Miss Kira.
The defense wishes to present evidence to prove this claim. To accuse a witness like this young lady here, why, this is simply unheard of.
Wait, hold up. Did this profiles? Oh, they don't have an age.
I must
Okay.
warn you, defender, if you cannot prove your accusation to this court, you will see the underside of my gavel. Pulls out Triple H sledgehammer.
Oh God.
That's a mean gavel.
Unfortunately for you, I'm gonna save it right here.